Want to say hi to your mum and dad again?
Hi, Mum and Dad.
And all the fans out there?
All the fans.
Followers?
Followers.
Subscribers?
Subscribers. Subscribe.
Alright. Hey everyone, I'm just here with Zoe Mason, who's one of PPTC's absolute champion members here. We're going through a torsion bar workout today, which you can do at home, you can do it at a gym, you can do it in a park, but at the moment with everything going on, you can do it in your lounge room. It's going to be a really solid workout, but Zoe's up for it. You up for it?
I think so.
I hope so. Yeah, we hope so. Follow along, guys. As mentioned before, we've got Zoe out the back warming up on the assault bike, but we're going through a torsion bar workout. Fantastic pieces of equipment. It's a 12 kilo torsion bar. You could do this with a barbell or a dumbbell as well, so when you're following along you can improvise with other equipment. We're going to be doing 15 reps on every exercise. We've got 10 exercises in today's program. It's going to consist of lower body, upper body work, which is going to be pretty challenging, but Zoe's up for it again, as mentioned before. She's strong, she's fit, but follow along. We're going to be taking you through the program. Again, 10 exercises, 15 reps per exercise. I didn't mention before, there is 3 rounds in total, so it's going to take about 30 minutes. Let's get stuck into it. Okay, first up in today's program, Zoe is doing a squat press. So what we're looking for is the bar to sit in the upper chest. Zoe's going to be squatting down nice and deep. She's a flexible girl, so those legs, those knees are bending, but we're going to get nice and low in the squat and we're going to press. And when we finish the top of the press movement, we're going to make sure that that bar is overhead, not in front of the body, but making sure that it finishes right up and over the head. So again, we've got a deep squat and we've got a full range press out of that squat. We've got 15 reps in total. The next exercise that we're doing is just going to be a pulsing squat 1.5. So that means that Zoe's going to do a half rep, pause, sit back down to that squat and stand all the way up. So a 1.5 or a 1.5 rep equals 1 in this workout. And it's going to absolutely burn the legs. I really find that that extra half rep in this gets those legs to burn a hell of a lot more. And without really a heavy weight, being a torsion bar, 12 kilos, this gets the legs burning without having to squat too heavy of a weight. Next one in the workout, we have our row, which is in a hinge position. So what we're going to do is we're going to get the hips back in this movement. We're going to bend over, engage through our core, and we're going to pull the bar into our belly button. Really important that we're squeezing the back and shoulders in this movement, pulling that bar right in, and if you're strong enough, you can have a little hold at the top of each rep, which gets those muscles to burn that little bit more. Okay, next up, we have the overhead press movement. So not only are we looking for Zoe to press from the sort of upper chest to right above the head, we're also looking for things like posture. So we don't want Zoe to arch her back, and we want to make sure that Zoe's head and eyes are facing forward. So we're keeping the spine nice and neutral, the legs, the hips, and we're really using a strict press movement where we're not bending our legs a great deal. We're just relying on that shoulder strength to be able to get that bar over the head. Okay, next up we have the overhead lunge. So what Zoe's going to do is we're going to finish with that bar above the head in that last press. Then we're going to transition straight away. We're going to target the one side only, which is really going to burn. If you cannot sustain or hold that bar above your head, that is okay. You're going to put the bar into back onto your shoulders, and you're going to just do it from that rack position where the bar is sitting on your back as opposed to above the head. We're going to do 15 reps on the one side and then we're going to swap. Again, just other things we're looking for is Zoe's body being upright. We're not wanting her to lean forward and making sure when we step back with that foot that we're stepping shoulder width apart. We're not narrowing our stance, and we're also stepping back long enough that our front knee is bending at 90 degrees, but not anything less than that. Again, if you do struggle with the overhead, please put that bar on your upper back and just do the lunges from that position. Okay, next up, we're really targeting the rear shoulders. We've got an upright row. We want to put our hands in a close grip position, and when we're pulling the bar up to our upper chest, we're making sure it's close to our body, almost like we're doing a zipper up on a jacket. From there, the elbows are going up also nice and high in a V sit or a V position, and that just really targets the upper shoulders traps as well. You will expect to feel a burn in the rear shoulder area and perhaps through the traps. The next exercise that we have is the bicep curl. So we've got a shoulder width position. We're really wanting our arms to go into full flexion and full extension. So our arms are nice and straight at the bottom. When we're at the top, we're really squeezing our biceps to get the most out of this exercise. It is only a bicep-based exercise, so we want to minimize any movement or swing in the torso or the upper body, and we're wanting to isolate the arms as much as possible. So really keep this one nice and strict. From there, we're moving on to our Romanian deadlift. So this one of my favorites. This is a great exercise for the glutes and hammies. We're really focusing on targeting those areas. So what we need to do is slightly unlock the knees so they're not dead straight, but from there we're hinging back. Our hips are going back to the wall, or they're moving back in this movement. From there, the bar is keeping extremely close to your body, and that way when we're hinging our hips back by keeping those legs straight or slightly bent, we're really going to feel that stretch through the backs of the legs. As we stand up, we want to make sure we squeeze our glutes at the top of the rep, so pushing the hips into the bar, standing tall, and this is an absolute fantastic exercise to build the hamstring and glutes. The last exercise we have in today's program is our hip thrust. So we're going to place the bar on our hips. We're going to also get our feet to be shoulder width apart and slightly away from your bottom. From there, we're going to thrust the hips all the way to the sky into a parallel position. We're going to lower the hips to the floor, but again making sure we're squeezing at the tops of the reps so we're not losing engagement.
One more round.
We've got 2 more rounds.
No. 1, 2. One more. You said 3. Oh.
How are you feeling?
Sweaty.
Hot and bothered?
Hot and bothered.
You pumped for round 3?
So pumped. You pumped, guys?
Yeah.
The audience. Oh.
Come on, mate. Back into it.
Again.
Chop, chop. Zoe has just finished the torsion bar workout, or the circuit section of the program. We're moving into the last little bit where it's going to be 2 exercises, really tricep focused, so just working on the arms to finish. There's going to be 2 exercises. We've got a push-up, and then we've got a floor press, so we're going to be lying on our back, pressing the bar from our chest. It's really going to target the triceps. It's going to be quite difficult. We're going to do 20 reps of each exercise, then 15 reps of each exercise, 10 reps of each exercise, then 5 reps of each exercise. With the push-up, we're really focusing on getting nice and low, pushing our hands from our chest, keeping tight through the core, and making sure we complete a full rep. Then when we move into the tricep press, very, very similar. We're going to be pressing the bar from the chest position at full extension. The arms are going to go all the way down to the mat. They're going to touch, and they're going to push to full extension to the top in the air. Make sure the bar is in line with your chest. Again, 20 reps of each exercise, 15 reps, 10 reps, and 5 reps. It becomes 50 reps or 50 reps of each exercise, 100 reps to finish. Follow along, guys, and watch Zoe. This one's going to hurt a bit.
Oh, God.
Guns of steel.
Oh, that was tiring. That was a good workout.
What do you reckon?
It was good. I think I need a torsion bar. Need to invest.
Great workout?
Yeah, it was good. Thanks, Locky.
Awesome. Do you want to put anything out to your new Nike sponsors that we're going to get?
Please sponsor me. I really like your runners. So does Locky. And yeah, I'm poor. Oh.
You gonna dance for us? You finished now? That's a pretty good dance.
Saturday night.
Just finished today's torsion bar program with Zoe. How you feeling?
Good. Buggered. I'm exhausted.
It's a tough one, guys. It is a really difficult workout, but it's a really great program as well. If you've got a torsion bar, a barbell or dumbbell, you can do this one, improvise. But a full body program in the space of your own lounge room, maybe a park or in the gym, regardless, this is a great program. Anything for the fans, Zoe, before we finish up?
Not a lot. Arms are looking good. Feeling
Arms are looking good.
Struggling with push-ups. Pretty much everything.
Beautiful, guys. Thanks, Zoe Mason, for coming down and doing this video for you all to now go out and do yourselves. Thank you. Make sure you follow our pages, our YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and all the rest of it. And if this video was any help to you, make sure you share it with your friends. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Locky.